Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Derek here. We are back reacting to another episode of WandaVision. This is episode 7? Yeah, it's called Breaking the Fourth Wall. So, crazy stuff is going to happen if crazy stuff has already not been happening. What happened last time on WandaVision? The biggest thing, Vision, it was like the Halloween episode, right? So Vision left the barrier, but then he was like being ripped apart by the barrier, like trying to pull him back in, and he was gonna die. And then Wanda like expanded the barrier, like however much, like we don't know how big it was, but yeah, it was crazy. It was Malcolm in the Middle theme, so it was like early 2000s. I think the first episode of Malcolm in the Middle came out in like exactly in 2000. So yeah, this episode that's coming should be 2010s, maybe? I'm not sure. But we're getting closer and closer and closer to modern day. So, and Modern Family, because I guess that's what this episode is supposed to be based off of. But I am very excited. I want to get some answers to lots of stuff, like what the frick is happening with Pietro? What is, who is Mephisto? What's Agnes's deal? What's the director's deal? Like, why are all these people being jerks and stuff? Is Wanda gonna realize the error of her ways? There's so many questions still left to answer. When is Monica gonna, like, fully use her powers? Who is the cameo? Who's the astrophysicist that Monica went to meet? I wonder if we find out who it is in this one. Yeah, lots of stuff. But I'm way too excited to jump into it. So before we do that, please, if you like this video, leave a like on the video. That would mean a ton. If you want to see more of my reactions, hit subscribe. Check out all the shows I've watched. They're all in playlists on the channel. And if you want to see the full-length reaction to this episode, or if you just want to support me in general, head down to my Patreon. It is linked in the description. But otherwise, I've been talking too much, and you don't want to listen to me anymore, so let's just watch this freaking show. I'm tripping over my words. If you don't do that, you're insane.
Intentionally expanding the borders of the false world we created.
The cutaway. Oh no, Wanda, you did a bad thing.
Coming down soon? Mom, our dam is freaking out.
Back to Atari. Back to Uno. She can't stick with the times, man. Everything's gonna be glitching out because she made it so big. She can't control it all.
As punishment for my reckless evening, I plan on taking a quarantine-style staycation. A whole day. Just to myself.
That's probably good. She's still in the outfit. Come on. Sponsors. Wonder how much each of these sponsors paid to get their little drink in there. Missing. That's a child that's missing. I wonder if that's a real child from that town.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that's about. It's probably just a case of the Mondays. Am I right?
No, you're not right. You're losing control. This is like a little bit of The Office mixed with Modern Family. That little jingle had some Office vibes to it, but I think this is mainly Modern Family. Dang, it's like a three-dimensional like octagon or a hexagon, like a hexagonal sphere.
You're the new clown? Yeah, at least you're already in makeup. You're late for rehearsal with the escape artist. Come on.
He should learn how to be an escape artist. Ooh.
You don't remember me from last night? We locked eyes. There was a unspoken.
She's gonna think it's some sexual thing.
Hard pass.
Yeah.
No, wait! Wait up!
No, if he doesn't want to be here, there's nothing I can do about it.
But excuse me.
Last night, Uncle P said that thing about re-killing Dad.
Don't believe anything that man said. He is not your uncle.
Who is he?
Is that true? Yeah, who is he? Who is he? Mephisto.
I'm starting to believe that everything is meaningless.
Possibly.
Okay, so maybe I went a little too dark there. But they'll be fine. Vision is made of vibranium. They literally inherited tough skin.
I don't know if that's how that works, but sure.
What? They'll be fine. Just go with Agnes.
Is Pietro gonna be back, or is he just like Gonzo?
Did bite a kid once.
Someone's gonna be sitting next to her. Oh no, just the plant moving. Everything's switching. She can't control any of it.
I'm fine.
You're not. You're super not fine, Wanda.
R&D
Ooh.
reports, all on the same project.
Cataract?
Codename Cataract.
It's when you lose your vision.
Hayward wasn't decommissioning Vision. He was
He's
trying to
rebuilding
get
him.
back online. Nothing worked until.
Wanda stole Vision's body.
That's why he was so focused on tracking Vision. And
So, did he set this up?
Wants his sentient weapon back.
someone has to tell Wanda.
She probably knows.
Yeah.
They? Is it the Fantastic Four? Who is it? If it's gonna be someone stupid, I'm gonna be so mad. It has to be someone cool.
Major Goodner, Captain Rambo.
Who the frick is
Agent Wu?
Major Goodner?
Nice to meet you.
Thank you so much for coming. My mother would appreciate your loyalty. She's not the only one with loyalty.
Is she a Skrull? She's gotta be a Skrull, right? These are Skrulls, right? Right? Big tank.
Did you get your specs right?
Yeah, they built that ASAP. These are definitely Skrulls.
She's perfect.
Fine, I'll go out with you, but I'm ordering the lobster.
Oh no, look! That mine, miss! Tray's getting too heavy.
Oh, your bag back!
Yes, wake her up.
You know, part of me secretly wanted a guest spot on the show, but seriously, that sucked.
It would have been funny if they made her a waitress. A broke waitress.
Will we take this convo on the road?
Excellent.
You two are up.
No, I'm so
no.
sorry. Doctor and I have a prior engagement.
She's not going anywhere.
Dang. Is that the guy from the first episode that was like wouldn't get her a coffee? She's probably been waiting so long to hit that guy.
Sorry, can't hear you. Try.
He doesn't have any ears. Okay, what happened to actual Pietro? Like, where did he go after she hit him? Did she kill him? Yo, she can't control any of it.
I don't understand what's happening. Why it's all falling apart and why.
Well, you expanded it so much, it's hard to control.
Do you think maybe this is what you deserve?
What?
Yo, who's interviewing her?
Feeling depressed?
Yeah?
Like the world goes on without you?
A little bit.
Do you just want to be left alone?
Sometimes.
Ask your doctor.
She needs to find a nexus.
Side effects include feeling
Or
your
she
feelings,
did find a
confronting
nexus.
your truth, seizing your destiny, and possibly more depression.
Possibly more depression.
Unless your doctor is Nexus. Because the world doesn't revolve around you. Or does it?
Yeah. Very pointed commercial there.
It's because he's quiet. You're quiet, Agnes.
Is she able to control her thoughts?
Inside.
Is she a husk? She's not real? She's dead? What's up with her? Why is she quiet on the inside? Is she not a real person?
Ralph says I sugarcoat things, but
Ralph doesn't exist.
try telling a 10-year-old that his mother is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Ralph is not real.
We're all set, Captain.
Okay, so we really built up this astrophysicist to be someone cool, and it's just a Skrull. That's disappointing. Something's gonna happen. She's gotta activate her powers somehow. She's gotta go a third time through this to make it really powerful. Okay, this is the shot from the trailer where this thing impacts the wall. Does anything happen to her? Dang, that's a hefty, strong barrier. Wow, it didn't work at all. What? No, me. Yo, that's crazy. Can she get out? That's insane. Oh, yeet.
Watch out!
Just turns it into a truck. She's just gonna have to try and walk through.
No.
I can get through.
I knew it. Just soup's easy. Oh, never mind. Use your powers. Your newfound powers that this is now the third time you've gone through. This is in the past. Oh, she's gonna learn to glow like Ron Carroll.
Your mom's lucky. When they were handing out kids, they gave her the toughest one.
Oh, her eyes glue. She's got her powers now. What it do? Photon! And she wasn't rewritten. Whoa. Is this just how she sees things now? She's seeing wavelengths of some variety. This thing's going so slow.
So, Wanda killed me?
Yes. You asked her to do it.
Why would I have done that?
To save the universe? Well, half of it.
Yeah, but also realistically, the other half, because, you know, half the universe flips out and bad things happen to the other half.
So if I understand correctly, my original code dates back to an AI called Jarvis.
Yes.
My corporal form was born of Ultron's plan for global genocide.
Yes. Correctamundo.
What am I now?
Yeah, you're worthy of lifting the hammer. Because he's not
What I do know is
back to life.
I've been watching WandaVision for the past week, and the love you two have.
She named the show. She looks like she's dressed in Star Trek or the Orville.
This whole thing is about Vision.
Get out of my house.
Hayward was trying to bring him.
Don't talk to me about that. I don't want to hear about it.
Oh, you do is lie!
Ooh. Fight. Fight. She's like, oh shit.
The only lies I've told are the ones you put in my mouth.
Careful what you say to me.
Do it then.
Do it. Come on, Wanda.
Don't let him make you the villain.
Maybe I already am.
No. Although you could be in Doctor Strange 2. No, Agnes is the villain.
I think you overstayed your welcome. Poor Wanda's been through enough.
This doesn't concern you.
Agnes.
Wanda, you have to take it down.
No. Don't make me hurt you.
Agnes, you piece of crap. She was getting to her. I knew Agnes had a deeper part in this.
What am I doing here? Sitting, talking to you, when I this is absurd. I need to get to my wife.
Yeah. Okay, are you gonna take her with?
So I'll just meet you there then.
Yeah. Could've took her with you, man. Agnes is dead.
Where are the twins? Oh, they're probably just playing in the basement.
The frick. What is happening? Don't make her go in the basement. That's where the demon portal is. Agnes's dead body is down here. That's blood. That's blood back there. That looks like blood back there. What the frick is this? Don't go in there. Yo, how do you not see something is messed up? Get out of there. Those are skulls. That's a book. A demon book.
Wanda. You were the only magical girl in town, did you?
I knew it. She's a psycho.
The name's Agatha Harkness.
I knew it.
Lovely to finally meet you, dear.
Who's been messing up everything? Is this what she's been doing? Ugh. Ah, see, I knew it. She's been pretending like this whole time.
And I killed Spark.
I knew it! She killed the dog! This is the end of the episode! Oh my god! Are you kidding me? Wait, there's more. There's more stuff. There's more stuff. I scrubbed through the thing. There's more stuff. Ooh, she's looking out at Wanda's house. Or Agnes's house, sorry. She gonna go down there, though? Is she gonna fight Agnes? Yo.
Snooper's gonna snoop.
What the frickin' balls? Of that, he shows up there. What role are you playing, dude? Is he Nightmare? Who is he? Who is he supposed to be here? Okay. So this episode is just things keep getting progressively crazier. So we're still left with some questions, but this episode definitely confirmed some of my theories about Agnes. You know, I knew she was behind a lot of this. I still think that she isn't fully behind everything, but she definitely has played a part. She's probably like the right-hand man of someone. Probably Mephisto, who knows. But this is Modern Family themed episode, and it's real nice. It was real fun nods to that show. I haven't seen much of that show, but I recognize the style, and from what I have seen of Modern Family, I could pick it up pretty easily. The theme song seemed like it was a bit like Modern Family, but the jingle had like hints of like The Office in it, which when did The Office come out? Mid 2000s to like late 2000s, or late 2010s. I think it ended in like 2016 or something like that. But right away, so like Vision's waking up in a circus. He's like, what is going on? The barrier has expanded to like, it's like a hexagonal like sphere type thing. A 3D hexagonal shape of some sort. And you could really tell that it does go subterraneously because it's freaking massive now. And Vision wakes up in this circus, and Darcy is an escape artist, which, Vision needs an escape artist because he's trying to escape. He wakes her up after some shenanigans, and they start making their way towards town, but Wanda is putting things in their way so that he can't get home for some reason, because she's maybe mad at him for leaving. Maybe they're in a bit of a fight subconsciously. And she's at home talking to these boys, being like, hey, I don't know what's going on. But then they disappear later. So it's like, are these boys creations of Wanda? Are they creations of Agnes? Are they shards of Mephisto, like in the comic books? Like, what happened to these kids? What did Agnes do to them? And they're just confused. So she has them go hang out with Agnes while she has some alone time. But in the meantime, the entire reality is breaking down. She's can't control any of it, partly probably because it's expanded so much, but Agnes is probably also throwing her mojo off as well. We find out who Monica's astrophysicist friend was. It's not the Fantastic Four like a lot of us were hoping. It wasn't Reed Richards. It seems as though it is a Skrull. So it was like a girl Skrull, seemingly. And I'm guessing it's probably the Skrull that she was friends with when she was a little kid in the first Captain Marvel movie. Would have been dope if it was like an actual person, though. But they set up this car to make their way through, and it doesn't work. Ooh, let's talk about the commercial. So it's like a antidepressant medication, yeah, it's crazy. And it's just it's talking about how Wanda needs a nexus, so a central point to anchor her. And in order to move on or create her own reality or whatever, she needed a nexus. I'm guessing that's Agnes's house. It was the nexus, and some shenanigans went down there. Maybe she doesn't want Vision to go back to that point. I don't know. There's a lot to be interpreted. Gotta watch a new Rockstars video. We have Billy, or whichever, Tommy, whichever one, Wiccan, was I like it here. It's quiet. And then he looks at Agnes, he's like, you're quiet inside. And it's ugh! What is happening? Is she dead? There was flies on the wall at some point later in the episode, so it's is she dead? Is Agnes a dead person? What the frick? Are there dead things in her house? Okay, back to that car that doesn't work. It can't get through the barrier. The barrier's too strong, so it gets rewritten. or at least half of it. And then Monica's like, I can make it through. Because she's already been through the barrier twice. And so it probably doesn't have as much resistance to her because she's not as much an outside thing to it anymore. And she kind of fights her way through, and she like fully gets her powers now. She hasn't used them really or activated them a whole lot. It just showed her glowing eyes and her weird vision where she's showing like or seeing like wavelengths. And she when she landed on the ground after a brief tussle with Wanda, she kind of protected herself, did a superhero landing. Full confirmation that she's going to be a superhero. She did the superhero landing. That was nice. If you don't know, in the comics, Monica Rambeau is the superhero Photon. So that'll be dope to see if she like actually fully uses her powers. But she busts through, and that's crazy. Meanwhile, Vision and Darcy are still trying to get back, and they keep running into these roadblocks, and they keep doing these cutaways to the interviews, and he's like, what am I doing here? I should be getting to her. And he just takes off and leaves Darcy there, and she's like, cool. I'll meet you there. That's fine. I'll jog if necessary. Surprised the car didn't go away. Like, it's so crazy. And then Monica shows up at Wanda's house, and she's like, Wanda, the frick is going on, man? It's all about Vision. And she's like, you need to stop. Like, don't talk about him. Like, I hate you. All you do is lie. And she's like, she snaps back. She's like, the only lies I've said are the ones you put in my mouth. And it's like, girl, this is a good old fashioned cat fight right here. And then she starts getting to Wanda. She's like, Hayward is going to burn this to the ground. You cannot let him make you a villain. And Wanda's like, what if I already am? At which point, Agatha Agnes, looks out the window and is like, okay, she's interfering. I have to come get involved. And she's like, you need to leave. And then brings Wanda inside her house. At which point, Wanda's looking around like, this place is creepy. Like, why does it not look like the Modern Family style? Like, it looks like it is a house that was literally in the neighborhood. You know, like it doesn't look altered or changed in any way. So I think that's what first throws Wanda off, is she's like, I didn't make this style. Like, what is going on here? And then there's a fly on the wall. There's a bunny rabbit just eating stuff. You know, he's doing his thing. And her kids, most importantly, are not there. And she was like, I specifically had these kids hang out with her. Where are they? And Agatha's like, they're in the basement. It's like, don't go in the basement, you crazy person. And you go down there, and it looks like there's blood on a wall. Like, there's a plastic tarp back there. It looks like there's blood on that. So she probably killed someone, or killed whoever's body Agatha is in. Maybe Agatha is like a spirit that is inhabiting this body, and the dead body's down there somewhere. But then there's a whole bunch of, it turns into like a haunted house, or like a little dungeon thing. And there's like vines on the wall, and there's spell books and skulls, and you're like, this lady's a witch. Like, as much as we knew this lady's a witch, this lady's a witch. Like, not just a regular witch, she's a witch. If you didn't already know by the crazy cackling laugh last time. And she strolls up with holding her bunny, and she's like, oh, poor Wanda, you stupid little impotent child. Like, I did all of this. And it shows just these like flashbacks to different things within the show that we thought were kind of like weird moments. And it's like, oh, it has been Agatha all along. So she seems to be like portraying herself as like the big bad in charge here. I don't know if she is. I mean, she typically, in the comics, Agatha Harkness is a adversary to Scarlet Witch, or most of the time she is. Other times she helps her out, which is kind of interesting, like which vibe they're gonna go with. But also a lot of the times, like, she's typically not like the big bad. Like she's like the underling of other people, like Mephisto. So it'll be interesting to see if the route they're going is that it was Agnes all along, like she was the one that orchestrated all of this. I don't think so. I think there was something else happening, and she puts Wanda under like another trance again, or maybe she just showed her that little sitcom theme song thing, and then the episode ends, and you're like, what the frick? But good thing I scrubbed through the final thing to see if anything was. I mean, I always do it anyway, even though I've been expecting nothing to be different. But then it shows. It's almost like a post-credit scene. Shows Monica snooping around, and she's about to go in the basement, and then Pietro shows up, and he's like, "Snooper's gonna snoop," and it's like, "Who are you? Who are you? What is going on?" The show makes me so mad because I don't know what's happening. And it's like, oh my goodness. Like, freaking balls, dude. Oh, this show's so good. I don't know what's going to happen. Like, pretty much anything can happen. So this was episode 7 out of 9. So there's 2 episodes left. And, so from what we were at least led to believe by the internet, is that these last 3 episodes were going to be like an hour each, which that was a lie. This one was 30 minutes without the credits. This was literally 30 minutes without the credits. So that was a effing lie. Who came up with this? I mean, I know at the beginning, before the show happened, they were like, this is 6 hours of content, but maybe they were including the credit runtime in that. Hopefully not. I mean, because if it was credit runtime as well, it might line up, but I don't think so. That would suck if it was like not that way, because then that just means the last 2 episodes are also like 30 minutes. But if it is 9 hours of just like show runtime, not including credits, then that means the last 2 episodes of the show are 2.5 hours total. So it could be another one like 30-minute episode and then like a 2-hour movie, or it could just be like 2-hour-long episodes. I don't know. I don't think they're gonna go for any more TV tropes after this. Because I think like the curtain has lifted. We are made aware of most of what's happening. And the like, even in the episode, they're like, oh, like static's gone, or the air, the channel's dead, the signal's gone dead. Like there's no show being broadcasted to the outside anymore. So I think this was the last show that they will portray to us, and I think from now on it's just gonna be like, this is reality, this is what's happening, and I'm very interested to see where it's gonna go, because it really could go anywhere now that like the curtain's been lifted. So I'm very interested to see what's gonna happen. What's gonna happen with Monica? Like, who is Pietro? Is it Mephisto, or is it just like, is he just like a neutral agent of chaos? Is he an underling of Agatha? Is he Nightmare? Is he Mephisto? Like, what the frickin' balls is happening? I want to see Monica use her powers. I want some confirmation that girl was a Skrull. What else? I want more Jimmy Woo. He wasn't in a ton of this episode. Didn't have a whole lot of material to work with. We still don't know who the big cameo is. The one that Paul Bettany's been dying to work with. That could be insane as well. There are lots of possibilities here. things are gonna get crazy. So thank you for watching. It's a pleasure to watch this trippy ass show with you. You know, I love how essential viewing this is. You know, unlike Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. First of all, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is an incredible show. If you haven't watched it, do so. It's 7 seasons, so it takes a little bit of a commitment, but it's freaking fantastic. But the downside of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is that it was not like required essential viewing to understand the MCU. WandaVision is. So if you want to know what's going to happen going forward, you have to watch this show. And it's going to be insane. And then like a week or two after this ends, Falcon and Winter Soldier comes, and that looks to be more strictly like an action show, but it should still be freaking fantastic. I don't know what else to say. What did you guys think? What theories do you have? I saw some theories of people being like, I think Dottie's Mephisto. No. Dottie was in 1 episode and had like 10 lines. She was purely there to play the bitchy, like, superior mom in the neighborhood character. Like, she's not Mephisto. You know, Evan Peters' character has an infinitely larger chance of being Mephisto than Dottie does. And I'm not even sure if he's Mephisto. Yeah, let me know what other theories did you have. We kind of got a few theories answered of like who the astrophysicist is. It's probably a Skrull. I mean, she didn't like transform or anything, but it's probably a Skrull. Who do you think the cameo is going to be at the end? That could be insane. How do you think Wanda and Vision are going to get out of this? Do you think Vision's going to make it? I don't think he's going to make it. He had a line in this where he was like, it feels like it happened to someone else. And I think that is lending credence to the theory that Wanda didn't actually bring Vision back to life. And this is all some sort of manipulation. I don't know, man. I don't know. Frick, I don't know. But yeah, let me know all your thoughts in the comments down below. I'll do my best to interact with all of them. I don't get a ton of comments in general, so I typically answer most comments. Unless you're mean, and even then, I might clap back. Put them up. Yeah, gang. I don't know. What do you think is going to happen next episode? Anything can happen. So I think that's all I got. All my thoughts on everything, though. If you liked what you saw, I mean, you definitely liked the episode, so don't lie to me there. But if you liked my reaction, hit the like button. If you're feeling generous, you know, if it warms your heart to do so, that would mean a lot. It helps. I hate asking to like my videos, but it does help in the YouTube algorithm or whatever. Comments help, likes help, shares help, whatever. You know, you don't have to share the video, but you know, if you feel like liking the video, that would mean a lot. If you want to see more of my reactions to any of the shows I'm watching or the season finales of any of these shows, because like Expanse season finale is coming up. I just posted the Bridgerton season finale, and then there's 2 more episodes of this show. So if you are interested in any of that, hit subscribe and ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. Yeah. What else? Oh, if you are interested in the full-length reaction to this episode, or if you just want to support me in general, head down to my Patreon. It is linked in the description. That's like just a super extra thing. But be patient with the uploads on that because it takes a while. Yeah, I think that's all I got. Thank you guys for watching. It means a lot that you're here. It means a lot that you interact with my videos, and it makes me feel good. So, love ya. Peace out.